Hello and welcome to Brutally Honest Reviews. This is my first ever one. So, Army of the Dead. For a movie that's 2 hours and 28 minutes, there's a shit ton of talking and not enough action. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually really looking forward to this movie more than anything. It is good, it's just there's way too much talking. All I ever want to see in any zombie movie is literally just a shit ton of grenades, shotguns, machine guns. As soon as I saw Batista in the trailer, obviously just shooting the shit out of everybody, all I wanted to see was that. And then when the movie started, there was obviously a lot going on between him and his daughter because of his wife turning into a zombie. He had to kill her, so I get it. But it was like it kind of just went on too much with all the talking. I liked the idea that they went from building to building rather than out in the open. They had to like strategize how they were going to get to the safe. So basically, they put all the zombies into Los Angeles, and then they like put a huge board around Los Angeles. It's pretty much like Escape from New York with Dead Rising 2. If you've ever played that, it's literally the same vibe. It's like literally if you put those two together, that's what you get with Army of the Dead. It's a mixture of Dead Rising 2 and Escape from New York. What was really nice was actually to see. Sorry, I wrote his name down. Theo Rossi from Sons of Anarchy. I was actually happy to see him. Although he played a dickhead in the movie, I was actually happy to see him because of Sons of Anarchy. I don't know who he is. He's a badass actor. I loved the fact that there were two types of zombies, kind of like Game of Thrones. There was like the elders and the zombies. So you've got ones that are actually really smart, really strong, and then you've got all the other zombies that are just zombies. So I love the idea of that. I love the idea that as soon as they got into Los Angeles, there was like this huge border, and one of them who was kind of like leading them said, "Oh no, they already know that we're here, but we've got to leave a sacrifice so that they can just leave us alone. We'll just go off." I thought it was actually pretty cool, to be honest. Um, the scene at the end was emotional between Batista and Kate, his daughter, but it could have been a lot more emotional. The cliffhanger was really good. I hope they do another one. Got a very Escape from New York vibe with Dead Rising 2, already said that. Didn't understand why they didn't nuke Los Angeles anyway, rather than waiting years at a time. Like they could have like just nuked it at any point in time, but they waited years to do it. I have no idea why. Dave Batista's daughter was dumb as fuck. If he's the guy in charge and he's taken his daughter into Los Angeles, I don't get why he hasn't given her a machine gun. All she has is literally a sidearm, which is a pistol, which probably carries like 10 bullets. I generally don't understand why she doesn't have body armor, why she doesn't have grenades, why she doesn't have a machine gun. I generally don't understand why she doesn't have anything. Also, at some point in the movie, for some reason, she decides to go off on her own mission to find her friends, which is why she's there. But at that point, she's already like been with the entire tactical team and experienced all the issues they've had with the zombies and how smart they are and how tough they are, strategies. But for some reason, she makes a choice based on emotion rather than logic, which is what I hate because I'm autistic. And she just, for some reason, goes off and somehow, some of a miracle, finds both of the people that she's looking for out of the entire Los Angeles. I have no idea why or how that's a miracle, just a coincidence that she actually bumps into him. The most badass character by far was Chambers. Chambers was a badass. I hope I've got that character right. Chambers was a badass. She literally the scene where she got led astray by one of the other group members, and she was literally just surrounded by sleeping zombies, and she just grabbed a knife out and started stabbing them and like just shooting like the fucking shit out of all of them. She was by far the most badass character, and literally when they literally just left her to die. Don't get why. They had plenty of time to literally just turn around, shoot them, help her, but they literally just watched her die slowly. I have no idea why they were saying we have to go, we have to go. You had plenty of time. For me, this movie was going to be the best movie of the year with the length of the zombie theme. But personally, what you want to do is you want to aim in terms of a zombie movie. You want to aim for 28 weeks later. You want to aim for World War Z. World War Z, 5 minutes in, bang, zombies. It's not too long. It doesn't talk for too much. I just wanted to see a shit ton more action. I'm not gonna lie, at the end of the movie with that guy in the airplane with the two with all the money and the two air flight attendants, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a threesome because he had money, but it turns out he got bit, and that was the cliffhanger. If they do decide to do another movie, make sure there's a shit ton more action and less talking, especially for a movie that's 2 hours and 28 minutes long, because we're just sitting there waiting for shit to kick off and it takes ages to get into. I think that they could have kept the audience happy with a lot more action. Loved the German guy with the hilarious. It was hilarious. Oh my god, Ludwig Dieter is his character's name. The safecracker. He was really really funny. I loved his sacrifice. I loved how funny he was. He was just socially awkward. I loved it. The zombies being smarter with moments of agility and really awesome. The main villain, Zeus, which was the top zombie guy, he was badass. Wearing a bulletproof mask was actually really awesome. I love how the zombie just thought about what he was doing, just puts on a mask. Because you have to shoot them in the face to kill them. So the idea that he actually puts on a bulletproof mask was really badass. And I've actually just noticed how dark it is in here. I should have turned a light on. Yeah, that's the end of my review, to be honest, in no specific order. Goods and bads, really. I just think we should end it on the fact that I just wish there was a lot more action. I wish there was a lot more stabbing, more shooting. Again, which is why I love Chambers' character, because that's what I wanted to see. Rather than them just talking about random stuff, I just wanted to see pure action, and that's all I ever want to see in any zombie movie. So I just generally don't get why you have to talk so much. But it was a really good movie. I loved it. It was very entertaining. I just think more action is needed. I can't say that enough. But it is a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully they will make another one future-wise. If so, take on board what I've said. But it's a really good movie. I genuinely loved it.